Bismillah. Acha bachcho, I have to tell you today how to find the area bounded by two curves. Now, for instance, you look at this situation here. Uh, you can see that we have to find this area over here. Oh, there's some people entering. Let me enter them. Okay. Yes. Now, where to find this area, bachcho? This is the area that we have to find over here. Can you see that? I'm shading this further. Now, you have to decide that, there are two curves over here. One is a curve with the equation y equal to under root x. Other is another curve. By the way, people remember line is also a curve. ठीक है ना? Now the other one is a line, a curve which is a line and whose equation is y equal to x. Now you have to decide that which one has more area between it and the x-axis. For instance, we are going to determine the area between the curve and the x-axis. So what do you think? Y equal to 2 under root x has more area between it and its curve and the x-axis, or y equal to x has got more area?
So y is equals to x.
Yeah, y equal to x is more area. Hmm?
नहीं
Look,
sir 200 x.
yeah, this is your y. This is the curve of, let me make it a bit red here. This is y is equal to 2 under root x, the curve, okay? And let me make a blue one for the line here. This is your line over here, है ना? So, बच्चों, you can see that the area between this red curve and the x-axis is more. So, if you have to find this shaded area, so you will find area between this curve and the x-axis, and then you will take out the area between the line and the x-axis. Now, this is up to you, people. You can do it like this, this is going to be limit from 0 to 4 2 under root x dx, and then minus, this is up to you. You can either use the area of the triangle formula, or you can even do it like this from 0 to 4 x dx. Guys, choice is all yours. You can either use the area of the triangle formula, or you can directly integrate this. ठीक है ना? अच्छा, now let me tell you one more thing over here, that if you, even if you find this, do you try to find this area, this shaded area, by considering the y-axis over here. ठीक है ना? So look at this. Now your ordinates would be, let me draw a line here. Now your ordinates would be like this. Okay, this is going to be 0 to 4 again. This is going to be 0 to 4 again. Now, if you consider the area between the curves and the y-axis, now which one has got more area? Is that between the line y equal to x and the y-axis, or this red curve and the y-axis? Yes. Yes, Bacho? Hello, are you there?
ठीक sir,
Ruby?
we're there.
Look at this. This is the line here, okay? And I'm talking about this, the area between this line here and the y-axis, and then area between this red curve and the y-axis. Which one is more now this time? The curve or the
Y is equal
line?
to x.
Yeah, y equal to x. And you will see that you will get the same answer. Let me do it for this one for you people. Now, this time we'll have to make x the subjects here. This curve would be 2 under root x equal to y, and this 4x equal to y square, and your x is equal to y square over 4. And I can write this equation as x equal to y. Okay, now look at this. We have to take the limits on this y axis now. Now this would be, you can again find the area of the triangle, or you can directly integrate this y dy from 0 to 4, this 0 and this 4 this time, okay? Minus limit from 0 to 4. Let me write this 1 over 4 here. And then this is your y square dy. Now come on people, you work out both of these integrals and tell me, do you get the same answer, same area or not? So after completing all this working, you see that this answer over here is same as this answer over here. So it is totally up to you if you want to find the area between the curve and the x-axis, or the curves and the y-axis. Choice is all yours. Okay. Now I'm going to move to the next question here. Let's see what's next with us. Okay. I have to scroll up now. So guys, look at this question now. We have to find the area A over here. Okay. So would you like to give it a try first? Okay. Okay, if we look at this example over here, you see that gradually our questions start becoming harder over here. Now this is a bit harder question because you have to determine the coordinates of A, B, and C first of all. Okay, so he's himself saying find the coordinates of A, B, and C. For that purpose, for these points A and B, you will have to put this x square minus 4 equal to 0, and he has done that. We've got this x equal to plus minus. So I'm not going to do that all this working here. Okay, and then you will have to solve these two equations simultaneously to determine the points B and C. The point B is already with us. We only need to find out the coordinates of point C. Anyhow, when you solve this simultaneously, so you get the point C as -1 comma -3. Okay, so let me write it down here. The point C is -1 comma -3. Okay, this is -1 comma -3. Now we have to find, but we have to find this area over here. Okay, na? Acha, you have to see that precisely. If I draw an ordinate here, so I have this -1. Okay, and I have 2 over here. I have this -1 and I have this 2, and I have to find all this area. Okay, I have to find all this area. Acha, now you have to look at this now. Obviously the area between this curve and the x-axis is much more than area between this line and the x-axis. Okay, so apparently when you try to find this area, you will be doing it like, this is minus limit from -1 to 2, and you have here x squared minus 4 dx. Hai? This is like this. And then out of this, you have to minus the area under the line here, and this minus, and then there will be another minus because this area is also below the x-axis. Okay, so this would be -1 from -1 to 2, and its equation is x minus 2 dx. है ना?
Sir,
अच्छा,
इसके अंदर instead of writing it like this, हम बस इसको like उनको switch करके एक साथ नहीं लिख सकते x square
exactly.
minus 4.
I am going to do that, but I'm going to do that. Okay, just give me 1 second here. So now this becomes from -1 to 2, and this is x square minus 4 dx, and this one is plus limit from -1. There is a minus by the way over here, and this is -1 to 2. This is x minus 2 dx. Okay, and now I can write this first, and then I can be writing this one because if you want to combine these limits, you can do that from -1 to 2. So this x minus 2, and then minus this x square minus 4 dx. And finally, before you integrate, you can simplify this. This is going to be x plus 2 and minus x squared, and then you integrate this. Okay? Now this seventh question, it's a bit tricky over here, and this will also let you people learn something when you have combination of different curves over here, then how to determine this area. But you remember, there are two curves over here, and the area is not there's no common area between these two curves over here. In fact, you need to determine that up to what you be using this curve, up to what you will be using this curve. For that purpose, you need to have this point of intersection over here. Let's solve this quickly. This is going to be, let's solve this simultaneously, and we have 3 under root x equal to 10 minus x. This makes it x plus 3 under root x minus 10 equal to 0. I believe you people know that this can be taken as a quadratic equation over here. Now come on, apply the quadratic formula here quickly. We have -3 plus minus, this is going to be 9 plus 40 over 2. So this under root x is going to be, I believe you people know that how I'm doing this here. So this under root x is either going to be -10 over 5 is -5, or it is going to be 4 over 2, that is 2. So when you square this, you get x as 25 or x as 4 over here. X as 25 or 4. And what do you think? Should that be 25? Yeah, I think it should be 25. Yes. So here you have x, yes, 25 and 4. Okay. So I think this is 4 over here. And you can find this, um, you can put it here. And this point is going to be 4 comma 6. Acha. Uh, So this point is going to be 4 comma 6, and obviously this is going to be 10 comma 0, and this point is going to be 0 comma 10. Acha bacha, now we are very clear that this red area is between the curve and the x-axis. Okay, this is the curve with this equation 3 under root x. And let me color this blue here. The blue area is between the line and the x-axis. That is how you have to divide using this ordinate, this vertical line over here. That is your x equal to 4. So if you want to find this area, bacho, so that will be limit. There is no subtraction to take place over here. Okay, na? This is limit from 0 to 4, and this is 3 under root x dx. And then plus, you can either find the area of the triangle. Okay, let's find it through the area of the triangle. This length is 6 and this length is 6 as well. So this is going to be half into 6 into 6. That is how you will be finding the area, this shaded area over here. Now, is that clear to you, bacho? How we have
जी
done
सर,
this?
जी
Hello?
सर,
Anna?
सर
Acha, now, similarly, look at this eighth question. Tell me, how would you find this shaded area in this eighth question? Now, in this eighth question, Vacho, the first thing is that we have to draw a vertical line over here, okay? Here is a vertical line. So we know that this is 2 here. And one thing is clear, that this brown area is the area under the curve with the limits from 2 to 6. And let me color this one red. This red one is the area of this triangle. For the area of the triangle, we need to have the coordinates of the P. And for that purpose, you will have to do a lot of work over here. Let's do that quickly. This is basically a tangent. Let me name this point Q here. So this is a tangent at the point Q. So let's find this dy by dx quickly. That is 6 minus 2x. Let's put x equal to 2 here. So this gradient is going to be 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4, that is equal to 2. Now the equation, that is y minus y1 m into x minus x1. Now without wasting any time, I'll be putting y0 here, because we know that at point P the y is 0. So when I put y equal to 0, this is going to be minus 2 equal to 2 into x minus 2. This is 2 4s are 8. Okay, so your x is going to be 2. Minus 2. X is going to be minus 2. Therefore, this point is minus 2 comma 0. Now we are ready to find this area. So this area would be, this length is going to be 4. And we know that this length over here, this length is 8 here. Okay. So area of the triangle, that is half into 4 into 8 plus limit from 2 to 6, 6x minus x square dx. That is how you will be finding, you will be getting the area, this shaded area here. Okay, a past paper question. It says the diagram shows part of the curve y equal to sine 3x and normal. We have here the normal to the curve this at the point where x is pi by 9 meets the y-axis at the point P. Find the coordinates of the point P. Okay, let's differentiate this first of all. So we have dy by dx, that is equal to 6 cos 3x. Now we shall put x equal to pi by 9. So we'll be getting the gradient of the tangent. Gradient of the tangent. That will be 6 cos 3 into pi by 9. That is going to be 6 cos pi by 3. And we know that cos pi by 3 is half. So this is going to be 3. Okay. Now, therefore, the gradient of the normal would be gradient of the normal would be equal to minus 1 over 3. Now we need to complete this point here. If there is pi by 9 here, so this is the x coordinate pi by 9. Let's put pi by 9 into it. This is going to be 2 sine 3 into pi by 9. 3 3s are 9. This is 2 sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 is under root 3 over 2. This is 2 under root 3 over 2. So this is going to be pi by 9 comma under root 3. Okay, so we have got the gradient of the normal and we have this point. So let's write down the equation of the normal. Equation of the normal. That is y minus y1. That is m into x minus x1. Okay, and we know that for this point P, our x coordinate would be 0. So let's put x equal to 0. So by putting x equal to 0, I have y minus under root 3, that is minus 1 over 3 into minus pi over 9. So this is going to be y is equal to pi over 27 plus under root 3. So this point is, he is not asking this point P in decimal. So I'm just going to write its exact value. Pi by 27 plus under root 3. These are the coordinates of the point P. Now it says find the area of the shaded region bounded by the curve, the normal and the y-axis. Acha bacho, we can easily find the area under this line, this normal, that will be the area of a trapezium, है ना? You have this side as pi by 27 plus under root 3. And this side is simply under root 3. And their height is pi by 9. So you can determine the area of the trapezium. And then you can subtract this red area from this. That is the area under the curve here. So you will be getting this shaded area over here, this shaded area, okay? So that is this black area. So that is the area of the trapezium. Shaded area is going to be area of the trapezium, that is half into sum of the parallel sides. One of the sides is pi over 27 plus under root 3. The other side is under root 3 times the height, that is pi by 9, okay? Minus limit from 0 to pi by 9, and this is 2 sine 3x dx. Okay, so let's complete this. Okay, this is how you get to this. At this point, you can use your calculator and tell me what is this answer correct to 3 significant figures. You should always write your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, now at this point, your integration finishes. Okay,